All right, final evaluation, homebrew edition. I've been excited about this one. This is the third time I've brewed this beer. The first two did not turn out very well. They were kind of trials. I had never brewed a hazy before. This is a clone recipe. I found it from Yakima Valley Hops, their Facebook page. It's called What the Fox from Sly Fox Brewing. I kind of picked it based on the name, and I like hazies. So I didn't have all of the exact hops. There's a X17701 hop in here. It's for Whirlpool. I substituted Galaxy for that. So minor tweak there. Yeah, I'll get into it here. BJCP style would be IPA. That's 20. 21C hazy IPA. And this was bottled February 19th. So I'm using a Tiku. Not getting a whole lot of head here. A little bit of foam. Okay. So, aroma. Well, I guess we'll start with appearance. It's hazy. The color is really good. I was super happy when it looked like juice after the boil. It's not murky, I don't think. I don't know. The lighting in here is kind of weird right now. It looks great on my screen with the lights over there, but over here on my end, it looks kind of dark. So, but it's juicy. It's orange. Not much head going on. Small ring of foam. It disappeared pretty quick. It looks like there's more than there is, but it's really just that thin line here. That's about it. Aroma. It's grassy without being vegetable-like, if that makes any sense. So it's like a skunky grassy, not skunk like skunked beer, but like like if you're in a brewery adding hops to something, somebody walks by, oh, it smells like weed in here. It's that kind of a skunky, like a earth, a flower type skunky, if that makes sense. I'm getting like pineapple, a lot of fruit going on, tropical fruit, like passion fruit. It almost smells like it's going to be tart, but it's not. I've already tasted it. I used London Fog yeast, which I had never used before. It was liquid. It wasn't dry. I've always used dry yeast before this beer. But I think I can sort of pick up a lot of yeasty, like fruity tones. Otherwise, it's straight tropical, juiciness, citrus, pineapple, that kind of deal going on. So flavor, it's aggressively hopped. It's been dry hopped 3 times. It's got a sort of green taste like homebrews have, like you can drink this and say, this is homebrew. It's got that flavor to it. I'm guessing that's due to my water that I'm using. I just throw some Camden tablet into my brew water, and that's all I do. It has a garden hose off flavor. I tried looking that up, some info there. Chlorophenols, like a plasticky, rubbery flavor. It's not hot outside, so I'm not sure what would have caused that. I'm guessing maybe the kids have turned the heat up when I'm not home, and I've probably fermented a little hot. Because there's definitely, you drink this and it's like it was brewed with water straight out of a hose. But the hop flavors are good. It's fruity. I will elaborate on that here. It's like pineapple and mango, tangerine in there, orange peel. You get some bitterness. These were all Whirlpool hops. Nothing was, well, there was Summit in the boil, but a very small amount, like a couple pellets. And then everything else was all Whirlpool. So you get a very small amount of bitterness, but not anything like a normal IPA. I forgot to mention that there's oats in this beer, so that helps with the haze and the color. It also is helping with mouthfeel. It's soft. It's not undercarbed, but it could use a little more carb, I think. But it's very soft and juicy, which is, what you go for in a hazy. Malt flavors. So I try to taste all the grains before I brew, and then try to run through them in my head and pick out those flavors in the beer. There's a lot of biscuit type character, not doughy biscuit, like a English biscuit, like a cracker. There's acidulated malt in here too, but a very small amount, so I can't really pick up on that. But it did have a strong flavor when I tasted it by itself. Nice, thin, crackery malt profiles. Maybe like a hint of sourdough in there, but like a crispy bread, not a doughy bread. And again, very soft. I'm going to credit oats for that. I'm getting some astringency. My mouth is a little bit dry. Creaminess. The soft mouthfeel, I guess I would small amount of creaminess, just because it's soft. It gives me that illusion of creaminess, I think, in my head. Alcohol warmth. This is only like a 6.8%. So it's not super strong. It's pretty middle of the road. But I can tell I'm drinking a beer. This is my first beer of the day. So a little bit of alcohol warmth. It's there. It's not super thin. It's not thick. It's thicker than like a Pilsner, obviously, or an amber beer, or a West Coast. But it's not. It's still missing a little bit of body. There's something missing there. My overall impression, I love hazy IPAs. This needs work still with the garden hose flavor and the thin body. Again, I don't want to say it's thin, but there's some piece of the puzzle that's not quite there. I'm still happy with it though, compared to how the first ones turned out. I brewed the first one in the summertime, and my air conditioner went out, and I rent, and my landlord didn't get my AC fixed for like 2 weeks, and it was hot in here. And that beer was fermenting, and it totally ruined it. Did not taste very good. So this is pleasurable for me to drink, even with its flaws. It's accurate to the style, I think. It's got the color and the haze. It's not murky. I don't think so. Plenty of, it's a juice bomb, tropical aromas and flavors. It's not bitter on your tongue. It's soft and easy going on the palate. It runs right off your tongue and kind of fades, doesn't linger. The hops do resonate. You burp up hops for a while after this beer, and they get in your nose as you're drinking. So definitely an affinity with tropical flavors going on. So I'm guessing maybe I fermented a little too hot. That's why I have the garden hose. That's all I can really come up with as far as what I've looked at on the internet. I'm not getting a lot of clear answers. So yeah, I guess that is it in a nutshell. I will stop rambling. Cheers. Decent beer.